Hey everyone, it's Fiktxun Crypto back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be going over the Coreum 7th airdrop distribution. Also, we are going to be looking at Coreum's price, doing a chart analysis, and we have the first Coreum project that is being built out right now utilizing the Coreum blockchain. This is going to be very interesting, so let's get straight into this. If you haven't followed us already on Twitter, please give us a follow right here at Fiktxun Crypto on Twitter. We are doing giveaways every 100 followers. We really love the support from the community. Also, if you are interested in NFT gaming and gaming in general, we do have a Fiktxun Crypto gaming Twitter page right here. This is going to be what we use to upload a lot of gaming content that is NFT based, play to earn based, play to win based. This is going to be a very fun channel up in the coming months as we see the developments from teams and games around the XRP ledger and other blockchains start to roll out. So, if you want to give us a follow over there, please click the link in the description, give us a follow. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button, like the video, and let's get into this one. First, we're going to go over the Quarium price real quick, and we are going to showcase the XRP price just so you can know where we are at in this market. So Quarium is trading for around 22.5 cents right now versus the USD pair. This is really good to always look at the USD price just so you can know how many Quariums you can get for your $1. So about 4 Quarium and some change for $1 right now, which is a good price, almost 5 Quarium because we're at 22 cents. That is a pretty good trade off for $1. I like to tell everybody, you don't always have to go big. Start with what you got. If you got $1, put it into Quarium. This asset will produce some type of yield in the up and coming future. And this is not financial advice. This is just something I'm doing. I start small, and then in the up and coming years, you can go big. Now we're going to look at the XRP price. XRP is trading for 37.4 cents, up 1.45% on the day, which is really good. We like to see XRP price being very stable. The market cap is up, the fully diluted market cap is up, and the volume is up by 3 cents. It's very important to note that XRP gets its price appreciation by the volume traded in the marketplace. Now, this is a very, very different asset, and we will have to break it down how XRP can get to a higher price strictly by the volume of money in the market. It's very important to note. Let's get into this chart analysis real quick. Like you said, like I said, excuse me, I like to start from the weekly and work my way all the way down. So we're not going to look at that long candle right there, but this is my chart right now. This is on the weekly, and we are using the Sologenic DEX. So I'm going to expand this just a little bit, just to show you all where we are at right now with price. We are at about 62.6 cent of an XRP. This is Quarium versus XRP. It's always nice to note that when you are using a Sologenic DEX, you are trading against a lot of XRP pairs. But on the Sologenic DEX, you can trade literally against any token issued on the XRP ledger, which is very, very cool. Now, we're going to go down into the 3 day after I show you something real quick. When I do my top down analysis, I like looking at points where I'm trying to find an order block. That's basically what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to see gaps like this that haven't been filled, but this gap has been filled, and gaps to the bottom side that haven't been filled as well. Especially, I look for liquidity in the wicks. This is a lot of money that hasn't been collected right here, that's still on the table. So I don't always look for a price that's going up, but you do have to look at the upside sometimes. It's a lot of wicks to the upside that money hasn't been collected either. Now we're going to go down to our 3 day on this and look at this chart really quickly, because this is where you can start to see some of those order blocks being formed. On our 3 day, it displays that we have just hit a triple bottom just with the wicks right here. And we're also hitting a triple bottom with a close, open, open right here. This is a very good sign and a important sign on this chart, because it's showing us strength at this price point at 0.599 of an XRP versus core. It's showing us a lot of strength. So this is where I am looking. If we do reverse this trend, because we are rising right now, it's up 3.56% on the day. We are rising. If we do look for a rejection from a key level, I will look to see this price be either attacked again and bounce right back up, or we will come back down to the zone and start to create more order blocks or hit these zones of liquidity that are untouched on this chart. Now let me break this down to a 1 day for you so you can clearly see this. And the reason I have some of these lines down here, which are just lines for order blocks that I see, dojis to me are order blocks, because what a doji signifies is that the price or the market is unstable and it does not know which way it truly wants to go. So when I see dojis like this down here, look at this huge doji over here. It gives me a price point to say, okay, this doji is setting a high and a low for our zone. Now, if we lower this down or squeeze it down or whatever, you can already see this doji shot up all the way right here. Look at all of this zone. Look at this whole zone right here. Just a lot of liquidity in this zone. And that is why I have my other liquidity zone up here where these dojis are at right now. So everybody has their own way of trading. I have mine, and what I see in this chart potentially is we have a doji. Well, this is like a pin hammer right here, but I am seeing a price where we may be getting rejected. And if we don't get past this certain price point right here, I am looking for a collapse in this just to come back down a little bit. But if we are going to move past this point right here, 0.63, 0.64, I'm definitely going to be looking for higher zones of these to clear these dojis out and to come to 0.70. That's just my analysis for right now. So let's get into this Quarium news. If you're not following Quarium already, go ahead and give them a follow on Twitter. This is a rapidly growing project. Just this is a layer one. You see, they have their stats right here, so you can't miss it. 7,000 transactions per second, 1.5 seconds on the block time, 99% lower carbon footprint, web assembly smart contracts. The thing about Quarium is that you can literally code in whatever language you want to, and you can upload that code to the Coreum blockchain and it will be able to accept it, will be able to read it. That is the good thing I believe about WebAssembly. Bonded proof of stake, consensus mechanism, really interesting consensus mechanism right there. Interoperability with cross chains. Also, a DEX is built into the order book, something like the XRP ledger. The XRP ledger is one of a kind, so it's good to get a business model from the XRP ledger and build on that and make something possibly better. I don't think it's going to be too many other blockchains better than the XRP ledger, but it's good to give it a try, and this is why I like Corium so much. Now we're going to get into this Corium news about the official report for the eighth core snapshot for July and the airdrop for the solo holders. Also, the seventh airdrop distribution for June has begun and will be completed in a few days. It says if you want to check the real time progress, you can click this link right here. This tweet will be in the links in our descriptions. So if you want to go on the Corium page and actually see the Corium wallet paying out this airdrop, you can do that. That's for the people who are like really, really technical. But let's read this article a little bit. The core eighth airdrop ratio for solo and solo holders report right here. You can read this down. They're going to be 13 snapshots and 12 distribution scheduled for this airdrop. This is how many solo tokens participated in this airdrop. Around 208,280,876, excuse me. So they're giving out around 100 million Corium for this 12-month period airdrop distribution phase. And what we are going to be getting for this particular period is 0.0369 of a core for each one solo that we hold. This is really, really cool. Or for each solo, excuse me, that participated in this airdrop. Now, that is pretty decent. If you're holding around what, 30 solo, you're going to be getting around one Corium. And, potentially if you do some numbers, you got over 1,000, you're going to be getting a pretty decent airdrop of Corium. Also, if you continue to hold the Corium for the next 3 years, you are going to be getting the rest of the Corium supply that is going to be launched with Core. Now, that is the thing about holding this Corium token. I know it's a long thought out and a long term type of thing right here with this. I know people want results very, very fast, but if you see what they're building out on the Coreum blockchain, you will be very pleased. Hopefully, this is not financial advice, hopefully, with the product that is supposed to be coming out. Solo has a NFT marketplace which is burning tokens like crazy. It's ridiculous how many Solo tokens are being burned monthly. Also, a derivatives exchange is in the mix for the Sologenic token, and how they are going to use Corium to help interoperate with some of the operations and functions for Sologenic holders and Corium holders is going to be very, very good. Because, I mean, you know what Solo is for. Corium is just going to help boost Solo's utility. Now, I seen something with Reza Bashaj tweeting this out. you know, it kind of raised my attention because I don't like inflationary models. And I thought this was going to be a deflationary model of, initially, but Corium has changed their mind. The team behind it, the engineering team, voted for an inflationary model since they said deflationary ecosystems lack security. I want to kind of know a little bit more about how deflationary systems and ecosystems lack security, because XRP is a deflationary ecosystem and it is one of the safest. I mean, like, it's not one of the safest, it is the safest um, blockchain so far. Outside of Bitcoin, the XRP ledger is the safest blockchain so far. With this inflation, it is estimated that validators and delegators will lock approximately 80 to 90% of the whole supply. I think that's just wishful thinking. I think that's a high bet, and I'm not willing to bet on that 80 to 90% of the supply. I mean, that literally means that if this number can be hit, that means that a lot of big players are possibly going to try to get their hands on Corium, and the rest of the 20 to 10% of that supply will be in the retail's hands. Kind of usually how it always works. But if we were to see something like that, that means the Corium pools and the Corium rewards get ate up so fast, which may not be good for us. You never know. It could get the tokens back into the ecosystem, but the more core stake, the more secure Corium becomes. They have to do something on this. I really want to see like a Corium AMA about this, because this is really different for me. I'm still learning in this industry and still wanting to know new things and how this is going to potentially work. This is known as high total value locked. The inflation is set to be dynamic to ensure total value lock remains around 80 to 90%. If it goes lower, the inflation increases, and if it goes higher, it may even become deflationary. Other than the network security, with inflation, the fees will multiply. Magnitude is lower. Network participants can stake and delegate their tokens to not only hedge against inflation, but to earn more. And I'm assuming they're talking about earning more Corium. It's important to note that all inflation and deflations, are adjustable through governance, and the community can decide how the network behaves on chain. That is why it is important to be active in these communities. If you are holding these tokens, I know people tell you to just hold the token, hold the token, hold the token. And the reason I think this is a change to an inflationary model is to really get people to start participating a whole lot more in these ecosystems. Because if we have the power to change a deflation or inflationary model back to a deflationary ecosystem with governance, I think a lot of people will start to understand the power of their votes in holding the token. If you hold Corium, you are able to vote on things that happen on chain, which is really, really good. The community really didn't like this. You can read this. This will be in the links in our bio. Going on to the next slide right here. On this chart right here, it shows the number of transactions of airdrop transactions by the airdrop amount, which is a really, really cool tool. And guess who designed this tool? Weesty Win for his handy XRP exporter. This is a plot done in RS Studio. Going to definitely give them a follow. I want to know who that is. Got a lot of followers right there. And Weesty right here is one of the top developers on the XRPL. He has made the wallet that we are all using right now, the XUMM wallet. And let's just look at this right here. It shows you the airdrop summary and how many transactions. Oh my goodness. 50,000 transactions. Look at the total transactions, the total amount of Corium airdropped. 42 million. We are almost there to that 100 million spot. And now, last but not least, let me show you the first project being built on Corium. This is XUMM Universal Money. They have a project on the XRP Ledger, which we recently did a video about because they were in our top 5 for staking platforms on the XRP Ledger. If you go look at that video, I will put that right here in the right corner, right here. You will be able to see that video and you will be able to see a couple other projects. Now, what I like about XUMM Universal Money, this is their Quarium page. Their XRP page has about 20,000 followers already. The project is going strong. When I made the video, man, they showed so much love. The XUMM Universal Money team and their community is just a beautiful thing to see in the crypto space. It's a really tight knit community and they love each other. It's real love in the XUMM Universal Money community. I love the project. I love the team. And we'll just look over their website before we get out of here real quick. Look at this home, the roadmap, the airdrop, the rewards, XWM, which is their other token that they are building on Corium as well, a portal, an exchange already. I mean, this is a very good looking project. It looks very promising. And this is not financial advice. You can check your rewards. You can put your wallet right here. Here's your portal. I mean, this project has it going on. I just can't wait to see what they build on Corium. I mean, look at this NFT market. They got market. They got exchange. Everybody go check them out. This is Fiktxun Crypto, everyone. Peace.